Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are going to take a look at a new game. That is right, guys. I want to do a first impression video on Idle Legend. Now, there's a couple different reasons why I want to do a first impressions on Idle Legend, and one of those is being the obvious is Idle War has allowed this game, Idle Legend, to utilize some of their heroes from Idle War in this game. Now, that's the first reason. The second reason why I want to check out this game is because I have never played a auto chest battle game. Now, with that being said, I've played a tons of chess growing up, and I actually really enjoy the game chess, and I also really enjoy idle type of games, right? So why not combine the two together, create a game, call it Idle Legend? It just seems like a really good idea and not a bad way to go. So we're gonna check this out. We're gonna take a look at it. We're gonna see exactly what this game has to offer. We're gonna make some comparisons to other games like Idle War Legendary Heroes or other types of idle games, I guess. Even though it is kind of like in its own little genre, with it being technically an odd or a 3D auto battle chess game. But like I said, I have never played one of those games before, so we're gonna feature it on the channel as a first impressions. You guys let me know in the comments down below if it's something that you like, if you want me to continue to cover this game, if you don't want me to cover this game, and we will figure out what we're going to do moving forward when it comes to Idle Legend. Let's get right into the video. Welcome back, guys. All right, so taking a look at my account here, as you can see, I am level 10. Do not let that discourage you. This game is just like Idle War in the fact that it gives you a lot of experience early on. It does not take that much experience to boost your level up. So like I said, I have roughly maybe 2 hours into this game, and that's a total over, I don't know, the past like 2 days when I decided to review this game. So with that being the case, let's first things first, let's take a look at the home screen. So as you can see here, we have this chest looking board, right? Or checkers, whatever one you're familiar with playing. Basically, there is this board that's laid out here. We'll get into that in a second. Another thing we see in the top left hand corner that kind of reminds us of the other types of games, you have your picture profile. As you can see here, the menu almost is identical to Idle War Legendary Heroes. Like, as I said, I think the devs are in close relation. I've heard multiple things, so I can't confirm, but one of the devs, or not devs, sorry, one of the people that I have talked to that has had relation with the devs, they claim that this game for Idle Legend is a division maybe of the main dev team who created Idle War Legendary Heroes. I do know that either way it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, Idle War Legendary Heroes are in this game. This game, Idle Legend, has additional heroes they have created, and they have a good enough relationship to utilize both of those, and either game is not ripping off another one. So that's a plus. That's always good to know. We want to make sure, you know, that games aren't ripping off other games. We're not a big fan of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to click these rewards here. As we can see on screen, my level's probably going to go up. Nope, it didn't. Very cool. So one of the key things to note right away is a lot of the icons look similar to Idle War Legendary Heroes. That's the thing that I'm noticing currently. My brain's kind of going crazy, noticing a lot of the similarities. But as you can see here, the gold icon is the same. The diamonds obviously is a commodity, just like the other ones. We've got a world map. Kind of similar to Idle War Legendary Heroes. I'm not sure if it's, I don't think it's, no, it's not, because there would be like a couple islands up here, so it's not 100% the same. The layout's the same flag step is the same. You see here there's 30. Okay, so they actually have additional islands compared to Idle War Legendary Heroes. That's nice. So there's more content. Another thing that I noticed right away is I really like these drop-down menus. This is something that I think Idle War Legendary Heroes should take from this game. If you guys are into taking back and forth the mechanisms and in-game mechanics, this is something you guys should check out. I really like this. It clears up your screen. makes it look nice and tidy compared to, you know, being littered and cluttered. That's cool. So first purchase rewards, obviously, they have something, you know, you get a hero just like most games. Your shop, they've got it basically laid out the same. They've got the packs the same. This is funny. So Idle War Legendary Heroes just implemented this system, and guess what? Yep, you guessed it. It looks like identical. So keep that in mind. So these are some free packs, as you can see here, that you can collect, like these right here, monthly, daily, and weekly packs. No, we are not buying that one. Yeah, you got your monthly packs that you can normally do, your level up packs, your newbie packs that you can only buy within the so many days of you're creating the account. So that's cool. All right, so let's get right into the nitty gritty. I know you guys want to check out the game as much as I do, so let's hit the challenge button and let's give you guys a general rundown of what this game is like and what you do. So for starters, taking a look at this game, the biggest thing that you're going to notice is this chessboard layout. How this chessboard layout works is you got half of it. So this line that's split, as you can see, if I click on somebody here, you see this line that goes right here across the direction. If I go here, that's red. I can't place my units over here. However, I can place my units anywhere down in this bottom section. This is actually really interesting. Like I said, I mentioned in the intro to this video, I've never played an idle game that is a chess battle or style game. So with that being said, I find this very interesting. I find the battle system very interesting. But I mean, it seems to be pretty cool so far. Like I said, I'm about 2 hours into the game. It's really cool. So that's going to be the first thing you kind of notice. Also, the different units and different style units have different ranges. So as you can see, this blue aura that goes around me kind of shows where this priest can heal or what the range is, who he can affect and everything. If I click on this tank guy, see, he is a melee range character, so his range that he can use his abilities are actually a lot smaller. So he's got like a 3x3 square cube for a total of 9 blocks that he can move. That's good to know. Obviously, he was going to need to be up close and personal, so putting him closer to the front line is going to be imperative. Some of the range class abilities, like this girl here, obviously she can almost cover the entire board. As you can see here, we're only missing the top right quadrant. That's something, you know, good to know, as you know, you are moving the characters around on the board. A lot of strategy is going to go into this type of game versus Idle War Legendary Heroes, just for the simple fact that Idle War Legendary Heroes, you can't really adjust your formation. The only thing that you can do is place them in the 2, 4, 6, you know, the 6 slots that you have. So you can place 2 in the front, 2 in the back, 2 on the sides, you know, and vice versa. Other than that, you don't really have much control where the enemy units go and stuff like that. So this is kind of cool. I really like this. It adds a lot more elements to the game. So for my first impression so far, yeah, I mean, I think it's holding up. Like I said, this will be the first time attempting to play a style or one of these style games. So that's something to keep in mind. I might not be the best judge of character when it comes to, is it quality, as of yet, until I play it more. But that's just because like I said, I have nothing to compare it to. So, so there's that. That's taking a look at this. A second thing to keep, that you're probably noticing in all these little icons in the top left and the top right. What these icons are what they call synergies. So in Idle, like in Idle War Legendary Heroes, you have the ability, or you have the they're not synergies, but they're like buffs, you know. So like if you run, you know, two races of the same class, you know, and you run that, you know, for a total, you know, 2-2-2 to make all 6, then you get like a buff. It gives you a special damage buff and everything, an increased buff. That's kind of what these are. The crazy part about this game is you can stack synergies. So you can have multiple synergies across the board and they all stack and you get both or all of those bonuses. So to give you an example, I have 2 humans on the field right now, right? Or I guess technically 3. This guy counts as a human. Anyways, he's got really sharp fangs. He looks like he's a barbarian. But anyways, as you can see here, I've got the first buff here, which is all ally humans recover 40 points of energy per second. So that's what's really nice. Okay, so what this is, I actually have 3 humans, as you can see here. They've got the gold helmet. I've got 3 humans, but I don't have 4, so I don't unlock the fourth, or the fourth not fourth, geez, the second buff for having 4 units. But I just wanted to give you an example of what this is. So I get a buff for my humans because I have, you know, at least 2 humans on the field. A second synergy that stacks on top of this is hunters. I have 2 hunters on the field, so therefore I'm getting this hunter buff. Same thing with this. This is a priest. I'm buffing the entire team because the synergy only requires 1, and I have 1 priest. So this is really, really cool. Like I said and already mentioned multiple times, this is a strategy-based idle game. I don't know if it's a first of its kind, but if it is, I think it's going to be a massive following, because it's something new, it's something unique, it takes a lot of strategy. It's not something that you just walk away from, where you just click the auto button and it does its thing. There's a lot of strategy that goes into this. So, and this is actually something that I find very intriguing. Like I said, playing it for about 2 hours into the game, probably even less than that. I find it very, very fun and strategic, and that's something that I think is really cool. So again, as you see in here on the menus, we've got events. They have your check-in events. They've got your training stuff. This is a nice little addition to the game. Again, another tip for Idle Wars, Idle War legendary heroes. Add something like this into the game. A little training portal that you go through, tells you exactly what to do, how to do it. Click the go button to get there to do a shortcut. It's nice. So they have events going all the time. They've got tasks, which this is like your daily task. What I really, really like about this so far is they have daily tasks now, weekly task, and your main trophies, or, you know, whatever you want to call them, from the other games. I really like this because it not only gives you the rewards listed here, but it also, gives you the first chest. It also gives you several chests the more that you complete, and that's something that everybody's looking forward to, is to get more rewards. So that's really cool. Again, you send your friend request to get friend summons and all that stuff. One question, as you might say, is, okay, so you do these formations, right? And you put your stuff on the board and you strategically do it. What if I've got it set? You know, I don't want to have to do that every single time. That takes a lot of time. Well, they're already a step ahead of you. So what they thought about is saving your formation. So as you can see here, you click edit. You can actually position, set up your own formation, according to your units. So that's actually really intriguing, or really nice to have, because, now you can save this. And then, for instance, when you go to challenge, you can click this formations button and you can have all these, 6 saves formations. You just click use, boom, it instantly positions your units out as that save formation. So that's really nice. Saves you a lot of time, keeps the game idle, like it says, true to its name. So that's really cool. Another thing to check out is all of the heroes. So taking a look at this, we have a lot of heroes in this game. Some of them, by the way, look amazing. Like, look at this guy. I don't know what it is, man, but the character creation is on point. I think they've done a fantastic job by adding different elements into the game. As you can see, they do have their abilities just like in other games. But man, I'm telling you what, I have to give it to these guys. They have done fantastic at the hero creation, I guess is what I want to say. I think they have done wonders for it. Look at this guy right here. GNZ11. I mean, that's an interesting name. I probably wouldn't have picked the name for him, but it's just cool. I mean, he looks like a tech, like a weird goblin tech sorcerer. I mean, that's just, I don't know, man. It's just hard to explain, but I don't know what it is, but I find it super intriguing. This kind of looks something like the Lich King's dragon, from World of Warcraft. That's kind of cool, a little baby version. We've just got some really cool animations and really cool characters. So I'm really excited to dive into this game, check it out, and see what we've got going for it. But as you can see here, the synergies, the different types of synergies, you've got the race synergies, and then you also have the class synergies. So that's really cool to note. As you can see here, just by glancing, you can see several of the units that are used from Idle War legendary heroes, and also the additional heroes that this game has come out with on their own. Geez, a lot of synergies. That's awesome that you can stack those. Artifacts, just like the other game, you get these artifacts, put them on your units. You get gear, just like Idle War does. As you see here, we've got gear, auto-equipped it for the time being. We've got abilities, as you see here. This tells you what classes or what synergies he falls into. He falls into human, he falls into beast, and he falls into hunters. So you can pick up on all 3 of those synergies, or just one of those synergies, or a couple of them, however you want to play it. That's really nice. Well, guys, I think that's it here for the first impressions of this video, or this game. I know I didn't give you a whole lot of gameplay, so we'll do one of those really quick, but the basis for this, I just wanted to do a first impressions on this game. Please feel free to let me know in the comments down below, or hit me up in Discord if this is something that you want me to cover. I'll be more than happy to do so. I may just go ahead and do a couple videos on it as I progress, because I do find it intriguing and I really do like to play it. But anyways, guys, I've been Kodeations. I hope that you guys learned something and enjoyed this first impressions. If you would, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on my channel for YouTube. It helps grow the channel, it helps support me, and I really appreciate it, guys. Other than that, I will see you guys on the next video.